Hi, I'm Adam. I'm from Schematic Lab, and we like customing for electronic circuits. Nowadays, more and more people are interested in building their own electronic hardware. We got over 30,000 of electronic or related field students in Poland every year. Many startups rely on electronics, and hardware organizations are growing fast, like Internet of Things with over 6 billion of devices connected. Every electronic device has a printed circuit board inside that is designed to connect all other components together. However, design requires sophisticated and expensive software, and it takes time and effort to have your device manufactured. In Schematic Lab, you can order your device you designed with one simple click. We provide complete toolset for device design to assist you in every step, from schematic capture to board layout and simulation. Our goal is to let you design, and we'll do the rest. As a co-founder, I have 7 years of engineer experience in electronic manufacturing services, and Jakub, second co-founder, is a software engineer for over 10 years. We have started 2 years ago with a donation from European Union, and we have outsourced the development team from Navdeck. Our competition is Upverter, a Canada-based company with $2.3 million of seed funding. EasyEDA from China with external investment last year, and desktop application Ego from Germany, acquired by Farner. We are looking for 1.1 million euros of investment that will allow us to transfer development team to our company and secure our operations for 3 years. With assumptions that 10% of users will order 3 devices a year and 5% of users will subscribe to professional paid version, we expect return of investment after 3 years. So, I'm Adam. I'm from Schematic Lab, and we're like custom ink for electronics. Thank you.
All right, round of applause, Schematic Lab. And questions lining up. All right, questions over here. Anyone? No? Nobody? There we go.
What's your advantage about the competition, like Eagle or Upverter?
Well, Eagle is a desktop application, and we are providing our toolset with online access. Basically, no competitor provides all set of features as we do, and we keep it simple. Our goal is to make ordering and manufacturing your devices easy. And Upverter is targeting professional users. They are charging $100 a month. So that's the difference. Eagle is a desktop application, and EasyEDA is starting, and there is not possible to order full set of components from them.
Okay.
So,
another question?
Can you comment on your traction, or when will you be able to deliver some numbers?
Recently we have released application, and we got about 120 users registered.
Okay. Time for a last question. Anybody wants to go? Doesn't seem to be the case. All right, give a big round of applause for Schematic Lab. Thank you. All right, next up we have Sub for Nav.
Hi, Jola is CTO at Navdeck. My name is Piotr. I am CEO. We met together 3 years ago at Stanford University. Since that time, we execute the same great and ambitious goal.
Our dream is an autonomous vessel which radically improves the safety of maritime transport. Before we reach such ambitious and difficult goal, we solved the most important problem of autonomous vessels: how to avoid collisions.
Collisions create huge cost. There are over 2,000 vessels in collision every year. The average cost of collision is over $1 million. To avoid them, we developed Navdeck, which is an expert system with anti-collision component. It can be installed on new and existing vessels. It works even the other vessels are not equipped with it. We can compare Navdeck to the car navigation, which leads you from point A to B, but doesn't give you a warning about approaching cars, about purity. It doesn't inform you about the risk of collision and how to avoid it. Navdeck has it all. This is why it's much more than navigation. Navdeck is the only patent-pending, flexible, and certified solution amongst competitors.
We have two segments of our markets: professional vessels and pleasure craft market. If we get only 5% of first segment of our market, we can generate over $8 million revenue. We have two streams of revenue: software license and upsales. Our team is multidisciplinary. It consists of 10 persons. Navdeck technology is based on doctoral thesis of Captain Piotr Wołejsza, which has 15 years experience at sea as a navigator and 10 years researchers conducted by Professor Zbigniew Pietrzykowski from Maritime University of Technology. We are supported by advisors with international experience. Navdeck has been installed on 11 vessels from 8 different ship owners. We are in close partnership with key suppliers and distributors in the maritime sector. Navdeck has received many awards. The most distinctive is European Satellite Navigation.
We are looking for smart money, which gives us a contact in maritime sector. We need 500,000 euro investment, which enables further 1 million euro grant. We already successfully completed phase 1 of SME instrument and apply for phase 2 of SME instrument Horizon 2020 projects. Thank you very much for your attention.
Questions, anyone? There you go.
So, as I understood, the product is already completed and it's installed on the 12 vessels, ships, you mean, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, what are the, what do they say? What do the clients say? Because why do they like it or not?
So we managed to install it as like a pilot projects during the SME instrument grant. And then, thanks to this, only on our first vessel, they managed to avoid 60 collisions. And in total, 12 vessels during few months, we managed to avoid around 3,000 collisions. Now, we are preparing the product for the sailor market, which is much more promisable than this because it's strictly under IMO regulation, I mean International Maritime Regulation. So we need this money to develop the product for the pleasure craft market.
So my question is about timing. Why now? Why now for this product? Why hasn't it been developed like before? Is the technology new or is the approach new? Like, what's the secret sauce?
So maritime market is a little bit more closed and not so open for innovation, like, for example, planes, where there are a lot of passengers. And of course, if we heard that the 2 planes crashed, everybody knows about this. I show the statistics. There are 2,000 of collisions every year. Have you heard about this? No, because probably nobody died. So maybe this is not a problem to lose loss of life, but this is a huge problem with the money which we spend for the insurance. every year, companies around the world, they pay $34 billion to insurance company.
And I'll stop you at that point. So please give a big round of applause for Navdeck. All right, can I have the clicker? Thank you. So the clothes, you here? All right, let's have the slides ready.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for the clothes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in this afternoon. 5-second pitch of the clothes is subscription-based everyday fashion. That's it. 5 seconds, you can go home. But what is actually the problem? The problem is, in London, people have more money than time. And that problem means women between 25 and 35 years old go and buy clothes over their holidays. They don't relax. They buy their clothes on holidays. And that is a big issue. So our solution connects these groups of people with brands who want to reach that exact customer market. And they can't, because these people are not looking. They don't have time for anything else than a next leverage buyout. And that is a big problem for brands. If you don't reach that group, when they're under 25, you don't reach them until they're over 35. So, how big is the market? It has been validated already by Rent the Runway and Check by Choice, US and EU companies that do things that are quite similar, which is occasional rental. So if you're going to buy a $3,000 dress, you can rent it for $300. And that has been validated. So people are willing to rent clothes online, just not every day. We are more like Netflix for fashion, which means you wear what you rent from us every day. You get a diary of the product, and basically every day you get 3 options, and in these 3 options you choose one. You get all of the products in your house on a Sunday evening or Monday morning, and we pick up the dirty ones. Very simple process, and it solves a real issue. What's the business model? We are looking to reach 200 users this year, at which point we are already profitable and we have a revenue of over £750,000. With that, we can actually scale. We have solved the logistics problems. So essentially spent last 18 months dealing with partners, dealing with suppliers, dealing with brands, and making sure that everything works as on this diagram. How do we reach the customers? Offline approach, our personal networks in a city. Online approach, being able to target these people through very targeted advertising in exact brand-specific financial markets. And corporate, because HR departments are listening. They want their employees to be happy. Who are the competitors? Clearly retailers, because we try to change the way you buy things. Styling services, because you can get your style fully designed online. And rental platforms, but none of them do subscription. We have platform built, we have subscribers without any promotion, we are ready to go live, looking for cash.
Give a big round of applause for the close. Come on, folks, big round of applause. There we go, and let's have 90 seconds for questions.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Quick question, how are you different, from example, from Love the Dress, which is the rental of, I would say, upper market dresses? I don't see the subscription actually become a right validator or actually advantage because it's occasional rental.
Exactly. So we are trying to change the way people dress so they don't spend time shopping, styling, washing, ironing, and handling that process. We are not a direct competitor, but they educate the market for us.
Okay, another question?
Do you own the clothes yourself? Because that would mean that you have huge inventory.
Yes, that exactly is the case.
Okay. Question over here, all the way down. Go ahead.
So if you own the whole inventory, how are you going to finance that with like new styles, new season, etc.?
Essentially, we are able to grow it very quickly because at £300 per month subscription fee, we are profitable in the 3 months or so. Therefore, because of the seasonal changes and the change between different customers, we can finance on revenue based only.
All right, and the last quick one. A quick one.
Yeah, just my question is about the business model as well. So how did you manage to make it work, like in terms of the numbers? You have to buy the clothes. Like if I'm a subscriber and I pay £300 per month, how many clothes do I actually get access to? Because it's in theory, I think it's a great model to have, and no one wants to buy and own those clothes. They want to have the experience of everything new all the time. So how does it work?
And a quick answer.
So we own the clothes. You get 22 outfits per month for the £300, but of course they are shared between different users. So typically an outfit lasts between 20 and 25 cycles, which is almost a year, and therefore we extract that value after 3 months of cycle of you as a customer.
All right, thank you so much. Give a big round of applause for the clothes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. First of all, we are a marketing automation platform that have 4 main features. First of all, we get all information for your website about all your visitors. So if user visits your website, we collect all these actions, all events. If he adds some product to cart, we get all this information and show here this information to you, and we give you the possibility to create some user profile about this user, okay?
Like
and you see all this information in one single place about your customers and visitors. And this is number 1.
Yeah, and basically we did an experiment yesterday because Piotr Budzki, that was in charge of our workshops yesterday. So we actually introduced his email address in our base, and social media profiles popped out. So now we know that he was pretty stressed when he was preparing for his TVN appearance. But actually our website can connect every single data that is out there. Second feature is our live chat, modern live chat that enables to communicate with your customers like this.
Yes, and this live chat is fully integrated with email. So if user responds to you via email, then you have all these activities in one single place. This is very important. Yes, and the third main feature is that we have all email marketing campaign inside our application, and you can use all the data that we have inside our application to send personalized messages to people who use your website or your app. Yes, and the main feature is automate the process.
Actions, right? So actions mean that, for example, there is a person that enters a pricing page. So we want the system to find out if the person comes from Twitter, Krakow, Poland, doesn't matter. We can filter the functions however we want. And if the condition is met, then the person will receive a chat message saying, "Hi, my friend from Krakow, how can I help you?" Which is pretty awesome. And after like 24 hours, we can send a follow-up. So how did you like it? Or how maybe any feedback? So it's very, very cool because it's automated and personalized. You can create whatever you want.
Yes, for example, you can send SMS to these users. And the main thing is that we start working with artificial intelligence to score the people and to predict user behaviors based on their actions. Yes, this is very important.
And of course, not to mention the integrations with Magento, with Slack, pretty awesome. And it's super, super easy, so ready to use.
Of course, we have attractions, and this is all. Thank you very much. Marta Dębska.
Grzegorz Warzecha.
Engage.
All right, big round of applause for User Engage. You guys stay up here.
Thank you.
Let's have a couple of questions.
Okay.
So,
Who do you want to focus on in terms of your market segment? So like what type of companies do you want to target?
Now we have 3 types of companies. First, we have a lot of companies that have a SaaS business, yes? The second, we have a lot of e-commerce companies because we have over 200 companies now. This is usually e-commerce that have less than 20 employees inside, yes? And the third, we have companies that generate leads using their websites, yes? Usually this is a small business services, the companies that have 20, 30 people. Okay.
All right, and another question over here.
Why are you doing so many things at a time? Like you presented 3 sections, which each of them can be like separate business with different targeting, different model.
Yes, but we in our business and our friends needs one platform that integrate all the features, because if user write to you via email or via chat, then you can have all this conversation inside this simple CRM, yes? And this gives us a huge power to create custom actions to this user, because all systems are integrated. Huge companies now integrated all these systems separately inside huge ERP application that they have, yes? But small companies need one application with this old feature because it is much more easier to use than connect different apps, yes?
All right, and that was our gong. So please give a big round of applause for User Engage.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Daniel Rybinski and I'm CEO and head designer in Vasari. Sorry, but something wrong. Okay. I'm designer. I love beautiful and functional objects. When I started looking for my own bike, I sought functionality, clothes in beautiful form. Unfortunately, I have not found it, so I've decided to build it by myself. That's how we started creating a new brand of intelligent electric bicycle. I own one, but now let's talk about how you can become the owner. The journey with Vasari Bike starts with your measuring. Once we take measurement, frame is cut out for your size with your initial or company logo on it. Then you choose color, wood, leather, as well as adamants, for example, gemstones. We stand for handmade production. Thanks to this combination, we were able to create a new kind of intelligent bike which has completely different unseen design. However, it is not another boring electric bicycle. Willing to go a step further, we introduced something completely new. Vasari Intelligent System. That's how the intelligent bike has been created. But what does a truly intelligent bike mean? The intelligent bike has 7-inch touchscreen, smartphone connection to connect with your bike from any place in the world, fingerprint scanner because it's only for you, navigation to go wherever you want, alarm to make you feel safe, and GPS tracking to make you feel even safer. Rear view camera to show you what is behind, and internet browser to check what your friends are doing on Facebook. The market of electric cars and electric bikes are growing very fast and steadily. What it can show us, the future is electric. What's more, the same things about market of luxury goods. And that's good. We have two business models. First one, on website, where you can order your Vasari bikes from any place in the world. But also, we sell as distributors. First one, on Norway, with Torvald Sebi. Next destination will be European countries and USA. We are here because we are looking for partners, distributors, and smart investors who can help us reach our goal faster. Thank you very much.
All right, big round of applause for Vasari. Let's have a couple of questions. There we go.
How would I design my own custom bike and how much would I pay for it?
Start design, we take a measurement from you, then we cut the frame as Daniel showed you, then you choose color, wood, software, and starting price is €5,500.
How do you take the measurements? Do I have to go to a local shop or do you have a website? Or?
We can do it in both ways, or online, we can show you how to do it, or if you're in Poland, if you're in Gdańsk, we can do it with you.
Okay, another question. There we go.
What is the margin? What kind of the profit do you do on the bike?
As a most of luxury goods, it's high margin. But I don't want to speak about such details at the moment. But if you want to speak with me in 4 hours here, I tell you exactly margin.
It's top secret.
No top secret, but not in a
Secret.
such yeah, a little bit.
Okay, do we have a last question? It doesn't seem to be the case. All right, give a big round of applause for Vasari. That was one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no applause yet.
How
I'll
many
get a big
have you
one.
sold so far? How many bikes have you sold so far?
How many bikes were sold so far?
We sold first one in Poland. No, to him. He's got his own. But we sold one. Now we develop these bikes, and now we go for Norway to sell it over there. But we're just starting, so just first one.
And now the big round of applause for Vasari. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bartek, and I started working on Prosthetic Hand a year ago in collaboration with Team Exi from Japan, who open sourced the version for adults. At V-Bionic, we want to go even further. We already have a scaled-down version for kids, women, and even more advanced version for the adults. But the biggest task and the biggest challenge is to bring it to the market. In the United States, there is almost 500,000 people living with upper limb loss, and around 50,000 amputations every year. And around 1,500 babies are born with upper limb reduction, which means, extrapolating this number to the world, it's around 55,000 babies a year. And as far as the numbers for military conflicts are concerned, numbers are not certain, but according to the UN Red Cross, it is significant and unfortunately at a stable level. And only a tiny fraction of all these people is able to use an advanced prosthetic hand. And why is that? Why is this happening? This is 2014 Infinity Q50. The price for it is around $40,000 right now. And on the left side, there is already available prosthetic hand, and the price for that hand is around $40,000. But the technology is already here, and we can provide a solution that is comparable to the one on the left side, has even more features, and we can do that reducing the price by up to 80%. We are looking for $200,000 of pre-seed funds to extend our team, to accelerate our work, and to provide the first prototypes that would be used during the tests. And we put a tiny notice over the internet if there's somebody who'd like to take part in these tests. And just within 2 days, we had almost 200 responses, and now we have around 20 people waiting for the test to start. It was only in Poland. I wouldn't call it a market demand. This is like request. These people want this problem to be solved, and the technology allows us to do it. The price is meant to be reasonable, but at the same time, our hand has independent fingers movement. It sends back the information when you hold something. It has a fast response, and it's lightweight in comparison to our competitors. And we believe that it's a great business opportunity, but there is also a huge possible impact on people's lives. They can go out and look for a job, for a friendship, a relationship, for a better future. And we can make it happen. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, V-Bionic. Let's do questions. A couple of questions. Anybody wants to go first? All right, down here.
You said that your solution is 80% cheaper, but you didn't say why.
Yeah, the thing is, the companies that are already on the market, they spent a lot of money a few years ago so that their product is already here. And the technology has been running faster than that. So the thing is, they have to monetize their expenditures, the money they spent, and the price keeps at that level. But we are using the technology and things that are already available, and this is the idea. We are not going to invent another way of DC motor, because that would be costly. But we want to find components that are already here and are cheap, in fact, and already here. Yeah. So this is why it's possible to get down that low. It wouldn't be possible 5 years ago, that's a fact. And probably in 5 years' time, it will be even cheaper.
All right, another question down here. Nope, doesn't seem to be the case. All right, give a big round of applause for V-Bionic.
Thank you.